Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. This is Living with Flea and we are doing 12 days of vlogmas. I really don't know if this is gonna end up being its own separate video or if I'm gonna put it in with the like mini weekly vlog that I'm doing for another episode of Vlogmas. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys while I do my makeup. I have a gifting suite that I'm going to with two of my friends, so I just need to get ready for that. But first, I need to pick out my music. At first, I thought my Apple Music wasn't like synced into my computer. I was about to use it. To keep you satisfied. While I stay up all night. How alone I've been. Let you come and go. I have a really bad habit of, instead of just sitting at my desk and doing my makeup, where all my makeup is, I just keep putting makeup in makeup bags and leaving them on my bed so I can just do my makeup on my bed. Like, for primer, let's see. Well, first, actually, we're going to go with the lips. We're going to do the Gizu Honey Infused Lip Oil. This is in, I think, the tangerine or the orange, something like that. But it's going to keep the lips hydrated. We're definitely going to use the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm for the foundation today. I'm just not sure what primer I want to use. First, actually, I'm going to go in with the Hyperreal Ceramizer Skin Balancing Hydration Serum from MAC, just to give me some extra glow underneath. I probably should have picked topics to talk about while I'm doing this. Right? That wasn't smart. Well, one thing I did want to do is make a video about like things I've learned during 2024, so I guess that's something we can talk about today. The first thing I learned in 2024 was simply to bet on yourself. Alright, primer today, we're going to be going in with the LYS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. So, in terms of betting on myself, so as you guys know, I went on my first brand trip with Topicals in September. It was all because I took a bet on myself. Topicals gave the opportunity to 2 smaller creators that are in their community to join them on the brand trip. We just had to make a video basically explaining why we wanted to go. Of course I entered. Now, here's the catch. They did this with a brand trip they did earlier in the year when they went to, I believe it was the French Alps. Pretty sure it was the French Alps. And I was so excited. I entered. I was so proud of my video. And I didn't win. But 2 of my friends did. And I was so happy for them. And I got to be able to like see them experience it and just have so much fun and really enjoy their time. And when I found out I didn't win that one, I was just like, okay, like for whatever reason, this is just not the trip I'm meant to be on. I need to keep my foot on the gas and just keep up the good work. So when they announced that they were doing another brand trip with the same type of contest, I was like, I have to enter again. And really a big part of the betting on myself was not being afraid. Like, I feel like it could have been so easy for me to be like, oh, well, I lost the first time, so why would I enter again? But like literally all I thought of was like, this is another opportunity for me to really like turn it up. So that's exactly what I did. I took the chance on myself. I didn't let the past get in the way of me taking another chance on myself. And then lo and behold, a few weeks later, I found out that I won. Listen, but yeah, all of that is really just to say, like, don't be afraid to take that chance on yourself. And 2, rejection is redirection. We're going to go in with some lowlighter also from Danessa Myricks. I really should put this on under the blurring balm, but it's literally like not that serious. Another thing I learned in 2024 was really just the confirmation of do things on your own time. There's no need to rush. Now, what really kind of fueled this idea was just that, as you guys know, finished up my graduate program at Columbia, and typically the program is 2 years. You start, for example, I went in September of 2022. If I followed that typical standard of 2 years, I should have graduated May of 2024. However, obviously I didn't. And that was just because if I wanted to graduate in May of 2022, that would have meant that I would have had to take 2 summer sessions of classes, which is, again, the norm. That's just what, like, every cohort does, as well as kind of, like, taking, like, a full course load while doing internship and things like that, not even taking into account that I'm a commuter, that I have multiple jobs, things of that nature. Say like me in undergrad, I would have been so nervous of being like quote unquote like left behind and being like basically just being left behind, that like I would have tried to do everything under the sun, and while I would have been able to do it, it would have taken a lot out of me mentally. I would have had to really go through it, like really go through it, and that's just not something I wanted to subject myself to in grad school. So instead, I only took one summer session of classes instead of two. Didn't do, like, for example, I think most of my cohort, when we were doing internship, did 3 to 4 classes in addition to internship. I only did 2. And then I took an extra semester to hit that 60 credit mark. And now here I am. And look, everything's literally fine. Like, the world did not combust. Nothing fell apart. Everything is okay. I can take the extra time and everything's okay. Like, yes, they say, oh, on average it takes 2 years. But we have up to 5 years to finish the program, because some people are part-time, some people take leave of absences, things of that nature. Like, why would I force myself to do that? Going in with the glossier boy brow on the eyebrows. So that was kind of like a hard mental thing for me to decide, but I'm really glad that I did. I think those were honestly like the 2 biggest things. Like, and then of course there were, where's my, oh, contour brush was literally right on top. For contour, I've really been liking the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Essentials palette, specifically in these 2 shades here. Can you guys see that? This one here down at the bottom, and then this one up top. Now in terms of 2025. So I technically finished my classes once I turned in my last paper that's due Sunday, but then I don't actually get my degree conferred and like given to me until February. So once February hits is when I can really start applying for full-time jobs, just because I want to make sure that all my paperwork and stuff is in order for like the limited permit stuff. I know that if I do it beforehand, there's just too much to consider. Literally, there's just too much to consider. The amount of times I've been asked like, oh, are you excited to graduate? Like, how are you feeling? Like, please, I'm literally just a girl, for 1, and 2, I'm nervous. Thanks for asking. It's not even because I don't think I'm not prepared. Like, I feel prepared. I feel very comfortable in my abilities. I feel comfortable in my education. I feel comfortable in going into the field that I'm going into. But it's just a simple fact of I do not like change. And for anyone that really knows me well, like, you know that. On a big scale, on a large scale, like, I'm just not a fan. So when it comes to big events like this, I get a little nervous. Especially like this one's a little bit more different because I've been in school for my entire life. I went straight from high school to college to graduate school, and I never took any breaks. So now it's weird that like, okay, I'm graduating, but like, I'm not thinking, oh, okay, I have a little bit of time off. Like, I have the summer off and I'm gonna go to start my next program in September. Like, no. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm finished. What? Like, that's insane to me. And then on top of that, I am 24. I turn 25 next year. So that like quarter life crisis really kicks in. Scary. This is scary. I'm scared. I'm scared though. I'm scared. I'm scared. Well, okay. Scared feels like a very strong word. And I don't necessarily want to give it that power. I just have anxiety. I literally just have anxiety. I'm just a girl with anxiety. Like, actually. For the first layer of blush, we're going to go in with the Say Dew Blush in the shade Cutie. It's like this dewy pink color. Oh, guys, like, I just don't know. I really forgot what I was going to do. We're going to blend the concealer a little bit with my favorite concealer brush. This is the 71 Sephora Collection brush. But yeah, so that's how I'm kind of feeling about graduating. And then, of course, I'm still going to be making content. And over, like, December, January, with me only really focusing on that. Like, of course, I'm still going to be applying to jobs and doing stuff. But it's not like oh, I have to make sure my school assignments are done. I have to make sure that I get to class on time. And I have to, like, no. I can just wake up and make content. Like, that's not something I had the luxury of doing outside of, like, extended breaks. And even then, like, I'm still working. I'm still doing things. So it's going to be, honestly, interesting to, like, have that change, and I'm actually really excited. Content, I'm trying to think, do I have any campaigns? I don't think I have any like set campaigns for January yet, but I do have an event that I'm super excited for. I don't think I can fully talk about it yet, but all I will say is that it's a speaking engagement. My first one was technically the roundtable talk that I did with La Roche-Posay back in the summer, but it is my first event where I'm going to be speaking on a panel. Like, they're having a panel about content creation and they're inviting me to speak. They want me to be a panel speaker. Like, what? That's kind of crazy. Me? And it's only me and like I think 2 or 3 other creators. Like, what? You guys like me or something? What's going on? There's either a hair or a concealer in my eye and it hurts. Right now, my setting combo is the Laura Mercier loose translucent, the loose setting powder and translucent, and then for pressed, I go in with the Easy Bake and Snatch by Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. So first, we're just gonna go ahead and go in with that translucent powder. Okay. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. And I literally can't remember what I was even talking about. Oh yeah, the speaking engagement. So that's in January. Bruh. Definitely excited for that. And I can't wait until I can like share more about it. And of course I'm gonna vlog it. Not sure if I'm gonna do long form or short form or both, but I'm leaning towards both. We're gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow. And I'm honestly not doing too much. Like I just wanna like warm up the lids. I'm going in with this small palette by Juvia's Place called the Nubian. Babes, this palette's old. Can't even hold you. Like, don't even bother looking it up because they don't sell it. They don't sell it. Okay, and to warm up the lids, I am just using these 2 brown shades. This one up top and then this one down here at the bottom. That warmed it up just a little bit, which is good. And now we're going to dust this away. It's 11:07 and I need to leave in 20 minutes. And then we're just gonna go in with the Easy Bake to really set the powder in. Okay, and now I'm gonna be going in with one more dot of the Say blush. And this one is gonna be a tinier dot. Which honestly, this isn't even for blush. This is like a literal buffing blush. Buffing brush. Okay, and I feel like that looks a little bit more seamless. And then if I ever feel like it looks harsh between concealer and blush, I can just dab with the foundation brush. Okay, I know I went in with the Boy Brow earlier, but just to have that extra hold, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Brow Glue. Just because my eyebrows literally have a mind of their own. So they will definitely be crunchy, but they'll stay in place. How do we feel about TikTok being banned? Okay, let me take it back. I really hope it doesn't get banned, but that's how everyone keeps wording it. And I have to think it's because people don't really understand that the ban isn't actually 100% into effect. There's a lot of things that can still change what's happening. And then 2, I think people are just doing it to like get engagement. Which is nothing wrong with it. I'm just calling game like I see it. Going in with some setting spray. Let's see. Did that brighten up the face a little bit? Slightly. For highlight, we're going to go with the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Actually, no. Well, yes, but not yet. I'm going to take the CoverGirl True Blend So Fleshed High Pigment Blush. This is in the shade 300 Coral Crush. And just ever so slightly. Like, I literally just tapped it once. That's it. That's all. Like, I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. Like, I just want a little bit. You know what? Hell yeah. Okay. Back to business. I know what I'm looking for. I just need to actually find it. Please hold. So, for highlight, we will be going in with that MAC one, but first LYS stick highlighter, and this is in the shade Brave, which is like a nice true gold color. Then we can go in with the MAC Double Gleam. Okay, now I love a good inner corner highlight. Like no one can stop me from doing that. Just for some extra razzle dazzle, go in with that mini Nubians palette again. I think I'm gonna do that one right there because that one has never steered me wrong. See what I mean? Like exactly. Now we are almost done. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever, the hydrating setting mist before I go in with mascara, because I made the mistake of doing my setting spray after my mascara last time and then my makeup smudge, and I was really annoyed. Okay, that's going to air dry for a little bit. Going to curl my lashes with just like a random eyelash curler that I got from Marshall's. Like, we have a few different mascara options. Right now, I've really been loving the Rimmel London Wonder Bond. Okay, mascara, no mascara light. One eye is always gonna curl better than the other, because like, look at this one. Next, I'm gonna go in with the waterproof YSL mascara. The mascara that I got on the eyelids. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And then all we have left is the lip combo. For lip liner today, we are going to be going in with Night Moth by MAC. For lippy, the Amicole lip oil in Romance. And then as a finishing touch, the topical Slick Salve in Acai. Okay. Let's get a camera flash so you guys can really see. This is the bee, and it eats. Okay. Definitely gonna try to take some pictures today because this look eats, and I think I have an outfit cooking. I didn't have an outfit picked out in my head before, but I think I have an idea. So now that we are done, that is going to be it for the little chit chat. If you want to stick around and see what the rest of my day looks like, then definitely be sure to check out my weekly vlog. That'll either be posted directly before or directly after this video goes live. And yeah, I think that's about it. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!